we are. And we're rolling that ball. Up and down the fingers. And into the palm. And the pads of the pinky. And the thumb. And today we will just interlace the fingers, put the ball in the palm and squeeze. And let go. And squeeze. And let go. And squeeze. And release, and let's go around the back. And switch. 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 And go to the legs. Switch. 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 And let's leave the ball on the ground. Assess the feet. Note how the ankles, knees, and hips feel, and step on the ball 3 times. Move it up to the knuckles, press down once on each. Roll it across the knuckles. And then bring it down to the middle of the foot and wiggle the toes. Bring it to the crease between the knuckles and the toes and press into the ball. Release and separate the toes. Press. Middle of the foot and wiggle. And roll. Three, 2, 1, release and reassess. Ball under the middle of the other foot, press down 3 times. Knuckles. Roll it across. Middle of the foot and wiggle. Press down into the ball. Separate the toes. Press. Wiggle. And scribble. go get the ball out of the way, reassess. And let's do some wood chops, 7 through the middle, 7 on either side. And shake the tree. Three, two, one, center. Nice deep breath as we twist at the waist and swing the arm. And centering with some ocean wave breathing. Fingers and thumb at the base of the spine. Step out and gather in starlight. Centering, same thing, other side. And center, 2 breaths. Let's march in place or jog. So today we're going to do the 4-minute drill with or without weights. That does involve a lot of squatting, so I wouldn't do squats to get the heart rate going, but anything else, including doing what you're doing. Yeah, we got some yin yoga in the after class. So I'm gonna sprint, I think. Yeah. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. 10. 20. 30. 2 deep breaths. Interlace the fingers, raise them up, reach for the sky. Back on your heels and bend back if you can. Come back to center, bend to one side. And then the other. Back to center. Drop the hands to the chest and press out. Lower them, interlace the hands behind the back and raise up. Go a little higher. Come back down and shrug. Roll the shoulders back. And form a W. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. 2, 3, and release. Squeeze. Release. Squeeze. Release. Squeeze. Release. Last time, squeezing. Releasing. Extending. And rotating. In one direction. And then the other. One palm is down, one palm is up, and we're flipping and flopping. Bring one arm across the body, press in at the elbow. Then the other. The arm behind the back, press down. Press down on the other elbow. Grab both elbows and swing or rock side to side. Bring the arms down and rotate the neck. Reverse direction. Nod. Go ear to shoulder. Bring the head in, tuck in the chin. Peck like a pigeon. Tuck in the chin, look to one side. Drop the chin to the collarbone. And then look up. Back to center. Chin is still tucked, look the other way. Drop the chin. Lift it. Come back to center. Do a side lunge. And then the other way. Yeah, let's come up and grab a stick. We're going to do the gym stick routine today. We'll stretch out the hamstrings and the calves later on. I'm going to start by doing the dynamic swimmer behind the back and then up in front and then reverse direction. And then bring the stick up overhead and oscillate back and forth. And then bring it behind the back. Extend the arms, bring one foot forward and twist at the waist. Then bring the other foot forward, keep twisting. And then bring, stop and bring both foot together about shoulder width apart and bend down, bring your hands between your knees in the front and lift up, stretching the upper body. You're hinged at the waist. And then come around, bring the stick out in front, extend the arms. Both of them are on the stick. Bend over, hinging at the waist. Head back in a straight line with the spine, stretching the upper body. Come on up, bring the stick across the body with one arm, bring the other arm under the armpit, grab the shoulder, hinge at the waist, and tug on the shoulder. And I do the same thing on the other side. And then bring the stick to the side of the foot. Top hand is pushing out as the bottom hand is pulling in. If you want, you can hinge at the waist. And then the same thing on the other side. Let's come up, bring the stick in front of one foot, bring the foot, step out about 6 inches from the pole. Rest the pole against your shoulder, slide your hands down the pole. Lift the sole of your foot off the floor. And to increase the stretch on the hamstring, wiggle it back and forth if you want. Come on up. Press the sole of the foot against the stick and stretch the calves. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. That foot comes forward, the stick is about 6 inches in front of it. We'll lean the top against the shoulders, slide down with the hands. Sole of the foot comes up. And wiggle it back and forth if you'd like. Come up, put the sole of the foot against the stick. And release. We're going to pick up 1 foot by the shin, ankles, or toes, and stretch the quads. And then the other. And bring 1 foot in front. Lift it by the toes or the ankles. Hinge at the waist. Press the knee that's raised off the floor backwards. Stretching the glutes. Come back down and get the other side. And stand up, stick down, and if you want, grab a weight or a bottle or a can or nothing at all. We are going to start with squats, then we're going to do some raises, then we're going to do around the world, and we're going to do some presses. We'll do 3 sets. Let's try to do 12 of each. We'll increase the speed on each round. And I'm going to alter where we put the squats so that we don't get our arms too tired. We're going to start with squats though, right now. Just do what you can. Just go down as far as feels right for you this morning. 4, 5, 6, 10, 12, arm raise. And around the world. And finally, the press. And then just relax, take some breaths, shake it out. This time we're going to start with the arm raises. Take a couple more breaths. Be a little bit faster. Ready? Let's go. And 12. Now let's do some squats. Ten, 11, and 12. Around the clock. I'm going to go through the middle this time. And 12, and some presses. And 12. Okay. Shake it out. Deep breathe. Last round. In a bit. We're going to start with the arm raises. Then we'll do around the clock. Then we'll do the squats and end with the presses. Ready? Let's go. Around the world. You feel your form is slipping, just get rid of the weights if you have them. I think that's 11, 12, and some squats. And 12, and presses. And 12. Woof. Nice deep breath. Or 2. Or 3. We are going to do some breathing. This week we've been doing the short inhalation followed by a long inhalation, holding for the count of 3, and then exhaling slowly through the mouth with pursed lips. We do 4 rounds of that. So it's Last round. And rubbing those hands together, cultivating chi and forming a chi ball. Shifting weight, one channel to the other, like water flowing. And centering, 2 breaths. And let's open our hearts. Pausing on that inhale and exhaling to send it out. Center with 2 deep breaths. And bring down chi from above. And gathered from below. And namaste. All right. Phew. Okay, we've done it. Now we can relax with some yin yoga. I'm going to get the timer. And I will meet you on the floor. We're going to start with cat pose as usual. In, whoops, the heck is going on here? 15. There we go. 15 seconds. Turn that up. And cat. Cobra. Hat. On heels. Child's pose. On heels. Right. For those of you who missed the hip flexor move in the broomstick routine. And drag it. Thread the needle. Thread the needle. Swan. Swan. Reach the chest. Work. Use the chest. And push. And something on.
Thanks, Tom.
Hey, Jonathan, you're welcome. Al, great to see you today. Hey, Suzanne.
Tom, thank you.
Hi, you're welcome. Very good. Joel. Turn these gongs off here.
Oh, good.
Take care, T.
All right, Meme, take care. Marlene,
tomorrow.
Bill, Joel.
My best.
All
They
right.
bought a house? I'm sorry, didn't hear. Oh,
And hello, Richard.
Okay, Tom.